Munro Chambers and Melinda Shankar. Rockstar! Oh, well, yeah. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm how do you do that? Nice to see you. First of all, hang on, don't sit down. Already? First of all, that's why I said to Melinda, I talked to her on the show, I come this morning, I said, I like your outfit. So what she did, she put a little t-shirt underneath me and that dress, and I thought that was a really fashion-forward thing for you to do.
Thank you. I thought the colors were too optimistic for spring or summer, so I had to make it a little more.
I love it. You know, that was your fashion segment of the program.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to nice to see you guys here.
Thank you.
This is really good. We're going to talk about the Kids Help Phone Line and the Bell Initiative. So I'm going to start with you. Tell me what it's all about.
I mean, on May 1st, there's a Walk for Kids Telephone, and I think it's nationwide. It's all over Canada. And the partnership with Degrassi is that, you know, there's 20 lead characters on the show.
Yes.
And with all the kids in the world, and especially in Canada who are very close-knit with Degrassi, you can feel connected to at least one of us in some way. And I feel like, you know, with our two characters, we go through a lot of problems, and we have, you know, I've been on the show for 4 years, and I've dealt with STDs, losing virginity, running away, and I feel like if my character had had someone to talk to, like Kids Help Phone, maybe she wouldn't have run away.
You get a lot of people writing to you saying that you help them, or that they're going through similar things that you're going through in your storyline?
And exactly that. A lot of kids come to me because they think that I'm going through those problems, and unfortunately I'm just portraying the character, and it's sad to think that, you know, kids do, and that's why it's nice to have a neutral tone, a neutral person to kind of just give them advice.
And you're just one season in.
I am.
And you had a lot of situations happening with your character, too.
Yeah, they were swarming on me. I feel very overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. No, Eli, he goes through a lot. He's really been through a really tough time. He's going through OCD. He's a hoarder. Has to deal with that every single day.
But we were talking about that on the morning show. Talking about hoarding, I thought it was for older people. Roger had mentioned that too, my partner on the morning show. I thought it was an older person's problem.
It can be. It's about a specific event that happens, and it triggers it.
Okay.
So it's something stressful in your life, and it triggers that OCD where you collect things that, it's not about collecting, it's about what these things represent. So maybe a pencil, maybe she was a writer. Yeah. Maybe my love interest in the character was the girlfriend who died. Yeah. That's the reason for Eli's wedding.
Right.
It kind of brings back a past.
Yeah.
Inside of the object.
Yeah.
It's
and
really
just imagine if you had nobody to talk about that situation, because in high school sometimes we can't speak to our parents, or we don't have a good friend to talk to, and that's where the Kids Help Phone Line comes in, right?
Right, because it's not one of those peer pressure things that maybe you're getting a wrong influence
or wrong information.
Exactly.
When you're that young, you don't know. Right. With these kids who go through things, whether that has to do with sex or STD or anything, hoarding.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They're not.
Can't identify what it is.
They don't have the information, so that's why they're here.
Did I get it right that last year alone, I think Kids Help Phone Line is like 20 years old now, and that they got over 2 million inquiries, whether it be via the phone or online, for people reaching out. Isn't that amazing? That not a kids. And think about all, I'm sure you have too, the remote places in our wonderful country where people don't have access to help. That's why the phone number is so important. And I'm sure you guys are really excited about just joining in on that because of the characters that you play, right? So how do they donate?
On the website, which is walkforkidstelephone.ca, you can pledge there.
The big walk's happening May 1st?
Yes, it is.
All across the country?
Yeah.
Let's see you guys in action. Can we do that? A scene from Degrassi?
Yes,
would that be okay to do that? Let's take a look and see these two. I don't know which one's going to be on. I'm excited. Stay tuned. Let's see a Degrassi clip. Here we go.
Standing Eli up right now. I'm worried.
Claire, that's what he wants you to feel. He's manipulating you.
Not like that. I promised I'd always be there for him.
Okay, just because you kissed Eli on the lips doesn't mean you have to stay with him forever. Breaking up with him wouldn't make you a bad person.
But he's so scared of losing me, Allie. I don't know what he'd do if I ended it.
Look at you. You're currently in the 10th season. The last show is for this season is April 22nd. Am I right on that?
On Friday, yes.
And are you working on the next season already?
Yes, I'm actually going there right after this.
Do you want to give me your lines? What are your lines? Did you know your lines this morning?
Yes, I have them memorized last night, but I don't know if I can give them away. Maybe after the show.
Okay, maybe after the show? Do you memorize the day before?
Yes.
See, I could never be an actress because I can barely read my cards. Let alone doing that. Let alone doing that. So once again, I want to tell everybody that, you know, first of all, these two and your 18 other people that you work with at Degrassi, when you head down to the States, you guys are rock stars. You know that, don't you? Like, I mean, your reception is unbelievable. Why do you think that is?
Again, for the same reason, where we can just connect to the kids, and because it's one of those things that in the States, the kids, they go to the events and blah, 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 but we're not really over there a lot, so when we do, it's kind of a bigger deal, because they kind of, it's like hanging out with your friends, seeing your friends.
Your life's changed quite a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it's surreal, because Degrassi, that's why it's so iconic.
Yeah, that's right.
It's relatable issues. Kids relate to it.
Well, listen, I want to wish you well with your show. We can see Degrassi airing weeknights on Much Music, and more Unveiled Media Kids Help Phone. There are walks and how you can help them out. All you have to do is go walkforkidshelpphone.ca. And here's what I got for you. For more information, go to marilyn.ca, but I got some money for you, because I'm going to give you each $20 to get started with the Kids Help Phone. Okay? Thank you.